Hi, everyone. Well, it is Tuesday and another Tuesday in March. Still, all of us are indoors, or hopefully, we're all indoors, keeping each other safe. Today was interesting. I got a little more accomplished on all those papers I was telling you about yesterday, so the kitchen table looks a lot better. But in addition to that, I started thinking about some of the things that I really wanted to do. And yesterday I pulled out and got myself all enmeshed in doing a bunch of things that I really don't love doing. As a friend of mine, Tracy, would tell me, I ate the frog and got that over with. But today I was a little kinder to myself and engaged in some activity that I actually enjoy. So it made me stop and think about all of you there who are watching. Hi, Kim. Hi, Pega. Love you both. It's not so easy to just take the time and fill it up just with busy work. That grows tedious after a while. You know, we all have the things that we can do based on what needs to be cleaned out, what needs to be straightened up, what needs to be attended to. But what I'm really looking at as I do my inner work is, what do I love? What do I love? What is the work that flows from me so easily because it's what I love to do? And because we've all had opportunities in life to go out and do something to maybe take care of our children, be with our parents, do a job that we were sort of called or studied or educated to do. Those were things that sometimes you do on autopilot. But stopping to unearth what you really love. What do you love to do? What brings you joy? When I was practicing as a psychotherapist, I used to look, when I was talking to my clients, for what I call the involuntary smile. What is that thing that when you're doing it, there's a smile on your face that you don't have to summon it up. You don't have to make it be there. It just comes. And it comes from a place of joy. Who are those people in your life that spark that spontaneous joy inside of you? It's important to look at some of those things because we have a moment in time now to do an assessment, to do a sorting, and to actually let more joy and love enter our lives. And the more that we do that, the more we can contribute to a joyful society and a meaningful society and a connected society. What makes me light up automatically? I can think of two little boys in Frederick, Maryland right now, my little grandsons, who are absolutely adorable. And as soon as I even begin to talk about them, look at my face. I just light up. And then I think of Saba, my youngest granddaughter, and I think of Naomi and Seth and Josh and Jay. That just brings me joy. And of course, you know, I don't even have to say Gene because you all know how I feel about him. So, yes, those are the people that bring me joy automatically. And maybe on a down day, all I have to do is picture their faces and a smile will come back, it will return. But when it comes to activities, actions, things that I'm doing, I don't want this time to just be full of sorting and cleaning, and I can clean for an awfully long time before I run out of things that I want to do or reorder things. But I really want to cherish these hours that I have and be able to do things that bring me joy. One of those things for me is dancing. If I put on dance music, the idea, the concept of dancing like no one is watching, I can do that for a very long period of time. And listening to the songs that actually remind me of a joyful time. That's one way to really just get myself into a joyful mood and into a joyful place. Involuntary smile, gotta own it. It's right there. Reading. I actually am not a person that rereads books over and over again, but I do have some books that I actually remember that I loved reading them. I went last night and picked up a book that I read years ago and started reading it again and forgot how much I loved that book. And through the grace of God, I've got time to actually reread a book right now. Once again, joy, gotta own it. So think about some of the things that you have just put to the side and that you don't allow yourself the luxury of engaging in that. And perhaps you don't allow yourself that luxury because you've forgotten what even makes you joyful. If you stop and think about it, as I put that question out there, and as you know, I've been putting a challenge out to you every day, I want you to really take the time and sit down and make a little list and say, these are the things that bring me joy. These are the activities that maybe they're not going to cure the virus, and maybe it's not going to be something that makes a huge contribution to the world, but your smile and your joy makes a huge contribution to the world. That's why it's important to know what brings you joy and how to go back to that place. Meditation can sometimes bring me such stillness and peace and joy when I'm through. And at other times, it's the music. Sometimes it's the voice of a friend. I had a phone call today from a dear friend who's been watching, and so she picked up the phone, and I was one of the people on her list. So think about what brings you joy. I'd love for you to post and just say, I figured it out. This is it for me. Ice cream. This fire that's burning in the background. Yeah, I'm in California, but it's cold tonight. What are some of the things that bring you joy? Make a list and share it with me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Love you all.